Maria Leskova is off on her way to the finish. She's made slight mistake there, but she's recovering it. Good, strong paddling. Dicing with those eddies. And trying to position the boat in just the right place to be able to get the smoothest line to the finish. Good line around the final pull, avoiding that eddy on the inside. And second up we have Victoria, who is also a C1 paddler. Her main discipline is C1, but she's been trying a hand at K1 for the last year or so, getting good at it. Occasionally comes over to Britain to do a bit of training with the British girls. Next up we have Christina Massini from Germany. Nice line through there. Oh, but you know, those bollards, they do drag you in. It's a very difficult course in terms of being able to be on exactly the right line, but also avoid those eddies that are on the inside. She's pulling all the way to the end, taking a nice line around the final bend, and goes into first place with a time of 54.16. Next up we have Mia Schlepe from Switzerland. You can hear the Swiss really going for it with their cowbells as normal. They pride themselves on being the noisiest nation. Oh, slight mistake there, which has meant that she's been grabbed by the eddy and having to turn around. She won't be happy with that run. But she's staying on the right side of the float, as in the left hand bend. You know, there's room for improvement there, but I'm sure she'll get it in the second heat. Next we've got Anna Jaeger from Germany, doing a nice smooth line, avoiding those big stoppers where possible, trying to stay on the shoulders of all the waves.
Now on the course we have Emma Demeser. Nice line down the top. Ooh, that was really nice and smooth around the big stopper. Down the last bit of white water. Small mistake there. I don't think she'll be happy with that, but she's got another run. Up next, Katie Pocklington. Go on, K-Pock. Nice line through the stopper. Keeping it clean. Nicely round the corner. Come on, Katie. Oh, oh, just avoided that block. Now we have Louisa. Nice line down the top. Really nice around that stopper. But then hard to avoid getting dragged in by that eddy. Oh, just over that block. And that one too. A nice time from her.
And on course now we have Annette Baum from Estonia. Her first appearance at a World Championships was last year in Sabero, where she also raced in C2. This time she's only doing women's K1, but has a long history in doing kayaking disciplines. She's done lots of long distance races in K2, so this is a new challenge for her. Seoul Sprint World Championships, not a forte, but she's making a cracking effort at it. Good clean line to the finish. Of course, we have another Spanish paddler. She's doing quite well. Nice line through the last part of the course, which is generally the most tricky part of the course. To get exactly right, you often end up dragged either into that eddy or pushed off to the right-hand bank and then towards the wall. Sarah Seprenier on the course now, Hungary. She's primarily a flat water paddler. Switched to wildwater racing, you know, for a bit more excitement. She's definitely been training a lot on this course. I've seen her every day, every training session she's been there. But good run from her. Well, it seems like we had a little bit of a impromptu break there. I don't know why, but you know. We're away again with the Spanish paddler of Noah Diaz Quinten. Nice line through the top. You don't often get to see it on the live stream because 45-second intervals and all that. But good solid line through there. Keeping the boat nice and light and agile. A little bit wet, but you know, she's still pulling through. Good line through that middle big stopper. Keeping the boat just on the edge of the flow where it's not getting stopped by the stoppers, but it's still tapping along nicely. this course is a very difficult one. If you get slightly out of position and then the water takes over, all it wants to do is push you towards that wall, spin you around, and then you've got a task on your hands to get back going again. But remember, there's always heat 2. And the Spanish girl across the finish line looks very disappointed in herself.
Coming up next, we've got May. No, she's just been. We've got our own Lucy guest coming down the course right now, who you are seeing on the live stream. Bit of a not the best line down there, but she's still pulling hard. Keeping it nice and clean through there. Nice line round the bend from Lucy. Ooh. Good time from Lucy Guest. And we've got Vicky Murray next, who went to Olympic hopes in slalom, formerly a slalom paddler. Really nicely through the biggest part of the course. She's a very consistent paddler, has been doing this course consistently well. Oh, a little bit of a mistake there, but still pulling hard. Very good time from Victoria Murray. And we have
with Masa Simonicic on course right now, just coming from Slovenia. Very accomplished nation in wildwater racing, obviously multiple world champions in men's kayak, and women's kayak last year got a bronze medal in the sprint in Sabora. So we're expecting big things from Slovenia, and that very tidy run. Beautiful.
on the course next, we have the French paddler, Felicia. Nice clean line down the top of the course. Nicely through the biggest section of the course. And keeping it clean. That's a really good run from Felicia. Nicely round the corner at the end of the course. This is going to be very quick. That is a very good time from Felicia. And now we have Margarita, the Belgian paddler. Down nicely on the top of the course. Nicely through the biggest section. Oh no. Just avoiding the eddy there slightly. But nicely around the bottom corner. Don't think she'll be too happy with that. But it's still a good time. Nora Liz from Switzerland. Really nicely down the top of the course, putting the boat exactly where she wants it to be. Nice clean run. Oh. A little bit around the block there, but it's a good run.
And on course now, we have a local in Anna at cover. You can really hear the Czech crowd going mad. I mean, our view from here is great. You can see all the kids with their Czech flags, waving them on the bank, supporting their local heroes. It's a nice run from Anna there. Really trying to get the most of that boat being just on the edge of the flow, but not in the eddy. Fantastic run. Into first place. Beautiful. And on course now, we have another Slovenian in Hannah. She's relatively new to the senior world wildwater scene. Doing a great job though of mastering the water, placing that boat exactly where she wants it, getting the most of every stroke. Slightly grabbing the eddy there, but you know, it's been a very good run up till now. We have another Belgian in Clemens Holpe. Very accomplished Belgian paddler. Oh, just you know, that boat just goes into a stopper and pops out just at the angle that you don't want it to, and then that's it. Your run from that point becomes very, very difficult. Pushing all the way to the end. I don't think she'll be happy with that run, but you know, she made it to the finish. Just not, yeah, as we see, definitely not happy with that run. Another Czech favourite in Marie Nemkova. She was world champion last time out in Tibero. She'll be looking for big things this week here at home. Impress the home crowd. She's got a lovely new boat design. Been admiring it from a distance. Great time from Marie Nemkova there. Putting her into second place. Oh, it's Laura Fontaine on the course. She's split between a women's K1 paddler and a women's C1 paddler. In women's C1, she was world champion last time out. Not so lucky in women's K1, but this year she seems to be really excelling in the K1. And as you can see from those lines, beautiful run. Very good time from Laura Fontaine. I think she'll be happy with that. Lisa Costa on course now, Germany. She seems to be hitting those lines just as she's been practicing all week. Really placing the boat, trying to make the most of every stroke, avoiding all those big waves and stoppers. Quite a tidy run, really. There's always heat number 2 if you don't get there in heat 1. Emma Lacoste on course now. Another French paddler. Very good line down there. Emma's nodding in agreement. She likes that one. Just keeping that boat flowing, keeping it out of the eddy, just on the edge of the flow line. Nicely across the line. It's a very good time. Mona Claverdasher on course now. Another Swiss paddler. You can hear all those cowbells going again. Oh, you know, when you're absolutely on the limit, that's the thing that happens. She'll be disappointed with it, but she'll know where the limit is now. So hopefully in heat 2, she'll not push it that far. But she's still pushing herself all the way to the finish. She's not giving up. She knows that every place counts.
Up next we have Clara Vankova, another Czech paddler, a very good sprinter. Can hear all the Czechs again cheering her on. Nicely through the biggest section of the course. Just needs to keep the nose in the flow so she doesn't get pulled around by that eddy. Really nice lines. No, got a bit caught up in the last few waves of the last bend, but it's still going to be a pretty quick time. It is. And we have another Swiss paddler, Hannah Muller. Also a C2 paddler as well. Competes with, again, me and my sister compete against. Nicely through the biggest section of the course. Nicely around at the end of the course. And next we have Kerry Christie. What a paddler. Very, very strong classic paddler. Recently become quite good at sprint, I'd say. Bit of a dodgy line through the middle section. Nicely through there, but got a little bit of a tail tap. But she's gotten quite good at sprinting recently. She was joint 4th at the under-23s. And nicely around the bend. That's a little bit. And then we have Anna Stablai, another Slovenian paddler. She was 3rd in Sombrero, so she'll be looking to get into the top 5 and go straight through to the final, I expect. Really nice line so far. Nicely around the corner. Very good, yeah. That was a very quick time. And then we have Cecilia Panato, also a very strong classic paddler who was 1st in the under-23s, and she also does C1 and C2 and is very good at all of them. Nicely through there. Putting the boat exactly where she wants it to be. nicely around the last corner. She will have quite a good time, and she does. And next we have Czech paddler Kristina Novosdova. She's a very good sprint paddler. Oh, it was almost a nice line. Just a little bit of a backstroke and a little bit through the eddy there, but I think she's still quick enough for this to be quite a good run. A little bit wide around the last bend. She doesn't look too happy with that though. And the last K1 women's paddler off, Matilda Serena Rosa from Italy. A very good sprint and classic paddler. Very good on big water as well. There's a small tail tap through the larger section of the course, but still pulling the boat nicely. Good line around the last corner. Well, that concludes the first heats of the K1 women.
And there we have the final results of the K1 women. Through in first is Anna Stebler, and then it goes Anna Retkova from the Czech Republic, Kristina Novosdoka from Czech, Marie Nemkova from Czech, and Klara Vankova from Czech. So that's 4 Czechs through to straight through to the final. Don't have to do heats 2. The only person that hit them to the post is the Slovenian. So more to come.